In Iran tonight, protests appear to have calmed down following a deadly government crackdown, even as the threat of U.S. involvement remains. The regime is enforcing business as usual, forcing shops to stay open or face fines. State TV is in overdrive, airing funerals for police killed in the unrest, blaming Israel and the CIA. President Trump has hinted at possible U.S. intervention. A Gulf official tells CBS News 4 Arab nations helped de-escalate. A warning strike could destabilize the region and its economy. And back here at home, the driver of a U-Haul truck that drove into a crowd of protesters in Westwood Sunday says he didn't want to hurt anyone.
Well, he was dragged from his truck, beaten, and saved by the LAPD. And our Laurie Perez joined us live from Westwood tonight, where she spoke to that driver. Laurie?
Yeah, that 48-year-old driver who is facing a reckless driving charge says he came here on Sunday in peace. Tonight, he is recovering from being beaten and trying to clarify his intentions, but some don't buy it. This is the moment a U-Haul appeared to accelerate into a crowd marching in Westwood Sunday, and the attacks that followed. Demonstrators kicking and punching the driver, even as LAPD already had him in cuffs. But tonight, the driver, 48-year-old Laurie Perez, says this new video tells the whole story. He points to this LAPD officer waving him through and says he wasn't driving into protesters, but trying to park when the crowd suddenly turned on him.
I heard him to kill him. And there are many voices I will send you videos that he chanting calls to kill me.
The problem is, many say he and the truck, specifically with these signs, were a trigger. He says he wants Iran's hardline anti-American Islamic government to go, which is what the demonstrators wanted. But one expert we reached out to said the signs on the truck, no Shah, no regime, USA, don't repeat 1953, no mullah, is known rhetoric used by violent radicals who want chaos in Iran, not a democracy or a monarchy, which Iran had for decades before the Islamic Revolution.
To drive a truck like that with sort of both anti-government, anti-imperialist, anti-American slogans into a crowd of charged Iranian Americans who tend to be, most of them, monarchist or at least anti-Islamic Republic, is going to absolutely inflame the crowd. I think it was meant to be evocative, meant to be provocative, meant to stir a response. You don't just do that.
Perez says he was unaware of the slogan's tie to controversy. It is inflammatory.
My messages are free and clear. Many people of Iran have different opinion, different beliefs, and they were all attending to support Iranian people for freedom and democracy.
And he says it didn't occur to him that driving a U-Haul into a protest might itself invoke fear.
I never thought about that because I am a peaceful person. In my world, this is a peaceful demonstration.
He says he came to the rally to express another opinion about what should happen in Iran and thought it would be welcomed or at least tolerated. Witnesses like attorney Ariel Rafim say maybe it would have been had it not been delivered by U-Haul.
They perceived a significant threat of violence. You do not need a U-Haul truck to get your messaging across. Nothing prevented this man, this attacker, from standing across the street with his sign and using his voice to make his point. But instead, he intentionally got the biggest U-Haul truck he could find and go through a crowd of protesters and incite terror.
LAPD told us no one was seriously hurt in the incident. Again, the driver is charged with reckless driving. He is due back in court, or in court rather, in 3 weeks. In Westwood, I'm Laurie Perez, CBS LA, back to you.
Laurie, thank you. Well, it's estimated that about a fifth of the population of Beverly Hills is Iranian American, and the city approved a resolution expressing solidarity with the Iranian people in their pursuit of freedom, human rights, and economic justice. I sat down with the mayor of Beverly Hills earlier today.
We've always been a voice for human rights and being advocates, and this was something that directly also impacted our community. And so we felt that it was important to stand up and to be a voice.
Mayor Sharona Nazarian is the first Iranian-American woman to serve as mayor of Beverly Hills. We'll have more from our conversation coming up on CBS LA at 11 on Channel 2.